Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a full face of first impressions. And I mentioned in my last video, which was my haul, that I wanted to feature some of the products that I mentioned in that haul in today's video. So I'm super excited to do another full face first impressions on my channel. I have not done one in so long. So I'm so excited to do another one for you guys and just test out some of the products that I've received, that I bought, and all of that good stuff. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, then let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so there is literally nothing on my face. I just washed it, so it is completely clean, completely dry. So we're gonna start off with a moisturizer, and I wanna try the Glossier moisturizing primer. I mentioned this in my recent haul video. Is it Glossier or Glossier? I've heard some people say Glossier and some people say Glossier. Usually before I do my makeup, I always apply the Tarte Quench Rescue lip product, and this is in the shade Buff. This is also a product that I mentioned in my recent haul video, and they just go on clear pretty much. It's not much of a color on the lips, but I like to just have this on my lips because they're super moisturizing and it gives you that nice juicy glossy look. So again, this is in the shade Buff. Love those. So let's go ahead and try this priming moisturizer. Well, priming moisturizer. I love moisturizers, and the fact that this is like a 2-in-1 deal type thing is everything, and it feels so nice on the skin. And put it on my forehead. I'm just gonna freaking bathe my face in this stuff. I don't even care because my skin is really dry, being that I just washed it. So it just feels so good. It actually reminds me of the Bobbi Brown skin, what is it, the Rich, I forgot what it's called, but I used it all the time in the past and it's pretty pricey, so that's why I haven't purchased anymore. But it does remind me of that Bobbi Brown. It's at the tip of my tongue, I can't think of it. Ugh. But yeah, now that my skin is moisturized and primed, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. So let's go ahead and pop those on. Moving on to the foundation, I'm going to be taking the Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 420. This is not a new product that I'll be using on my channel, so you guys have already seen, well, most of you, I'm pretty sure, have already seen my review on this foundation. If you have not, I will have it down below in the description, so watch it after you're done watching this video. Alright, now that the foundation on, I can say I really like how it's setting on the moisturizing primer. It does not look too drying. I know with the Fenty Beauty foundation, it does dry up matte, but I notice it's not drying up as matte as it does if I'm not using that primer. I usually use the Fenty Beauty primer with this foundation, and it still looks really good with that primer, but I do like how this is kind of giving me that dewy look, but not too dewy at the same time, if you kind of get what I'm saying. So for concealer, I am using a new product for this video. I'm going to be testing out the Fenty Beauty Match Stix. I just got this from Sephora the other day. I've seen so many people review this product, talk about this product, and I just wanted to finally try it out for myself. I got the shade Suede, and this is just going to act as a highlighter under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, chin. Y'all know. So again, this is in the shade Suede. So I'm hoping this works for me. So let's test it out and see. And y'all know what? This is like literally the same color as my foundation a little bit. It's not, I should have went lighter. Yeah, I definitely should have went lighter, so I will be applying a lighter foundation on top of this. This will be like a good product to use if I don't want to wear foundation. Like for my dark spots, I'll just apply a little bit of that, blend it out, and then maybe go over it with a powder or a translucent powder. But as far as highlighting under my eyes, definitely not, because it's a little bit too dark for that. So I definitely should have went a shade lighter, but I still want to try it out blend it out and see how it blends. It does go on really, really nicely though. Like, it glides on really nice. I just feel like I have to use more product than I should because, I don't know. I feel like I'm using way too much right now, but yeah. Definitely will be picking up a lighter shade with that, and let's try to see if it blends out really good. I'm using a regular beauty sponge. This is not the Fenty beauty sponge, although it looks kind of similar to it, but not too similar because it's not the same shape. But this is just a original beauty blender. It blends out really nicely though. Yeah, it does blend out really nicely. It's just not as light as I want it to be. But at the same time, you don't really need a super light concealer under your eyes because you don't want it to look too ghostly. So I may just work with this and see. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. If this shade is too dark to have an under eye concealer to brighten up my under eyes, or if I should go a shade up. I think I'm gonna do that though anyway. I just totally asked for you guys' opinion and then just kind of said I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. But yeah, let me go in with another concealer. I'm gonna use my what is this? My Wet n Wild concealer. This is actually my favorite drugstore concealer. Just gonna go in a little bit because the matchstick is kind of thin and this just gives me more coverage. Now let's go ahead and set the concealer, and I don't have a new setting powder, so I'm going to be reaching for my Sacha Buttercup setting powder and just setting everywhere that I applied the concealer. Y'all remember my top 5 makeup brush video where I mentioned this one? This is the tapered kabuki brush. It's back dirty because I use it every single day. And I love this brush. It fits so perfectly under the eyes. I just love it to use. I just love using it with like a setting powder because it just fits like a glove under my eyes, and it just sets my face really, really nicely. Now to set my entire face, I'm just going to take my Sephora compact. This is the Micro Smooth Baked Face Compact in the shade Deep, and just set everywhere that I didn't apply my concealer. So just around the perimeter of my face. This stuff is pretty much a dupe to the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, y'all. Like, it's pretty much a dupe. Now I like to just go and brush out my brow hairs, kind of blend them in, just so they won't look too cray-cray. So for bronzer, I'm going to be taking the new Tarte Clay Play Face Shaping Palette. So this is what the inside looks like. This is also one of the products that I featured in my recent haul video. So I'm going to take the darkest shade in here and just bronze up the face. And I'm not even going to lie, I actually used this last week just to kind of test it out. I said I was going to test it out on camera with you guys, but I couldn't wait, so I went ahead and used it before I went to work, and this darker shade actually works really good on me. So I'm going to take the Morphe M527 brush to bronze. I've been using this all week and I really like this brush. And one thing about this bronzer is you're going to want to just tap your brush in it very lightly because it is super, super pigmented. So look at that. Boom. Bronze. Now you can either contour or bronze with this. For today's video, I'm just going to lightly bronze up the face, not so much contour, because I don't know, I just don't feel like contouring or anything, just bronzing up the face a little bit. I'm just going to take a little bit more and just go down the bridge of my nose, and I'm using my NARS Ita brush to do this. I like this bronzer. All right, so we're gonna save the blush, the highlight, and the lips for last. Now we're gonna go into the eyes, and for the eyes I'm gonna be taking my new Too Faced Just Peachy Matte palette. I'm so excited to try this out. I've swatched a couple of shades already, but I have not used this on my eyes, so I want to do like a really, really deep cranberry eye for today's look. So we're going to be using a few shades out of here. I think I'm just going to use this palette. I don't think I'm going to grab any other palette but this one. So we're gonna test this bad boy out on the eyes. So the first shade I think I want to go into is, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what I'm about to get myself into. I don't know. What do we want to do? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go first with Peach Tarte, which is this dark brown. Or should I go in with this one? I don't know. Actually, we're gonna go in to the shade Just Right, which is this one right here. And just put a little bit of this in the crease and see how that works. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Just Right is just right. Yes. Ooh, and these blend out so beautifully. That blended so good. It looks lighter in the palette, but once you start blending it, it looks a little dark. That's okay. It smells good too. It smells like a peach perfume. Like, it doesn't smell like straight up peaches. It smells like peach candy. A sweet, very sweet peachy perfume. That's what it smells like. It smells really good. Really good. So this brush is also one of the brushes that I mentioned in my top 5 makeup brushes. This is the tapered, not the tapered, but the tapered blending brush, and it's the E40. This is the one that I have so many of because it's like my favorite makeup brush. It's the first brush that I pick up when I'm using eyeshadow, and it just does a great job with blending out that eyeshadow, blending the crease, and even if you just want to put eyeshadow on the lid, it does a good job with that too. So love this brush, and I love how these are blending out. All right, now we're gonna go into the shade Peach Sangria, which is this beautiful burgundy color. It kind of looks like it has a little reflection of blue in it, but it's still really pretty. So we're gonna go into that. I'm using that same brush. I'm not even gonna switch it out because I don't feel like switching it out. And just go into the crease as well, just to see if this makes any difference, which it does. Ooh, that is pretty. And I'm just gonna tap it on the lid because I don't feel like switching out my brushes. So we're just going to blend and tap, blend and tap, blend and tap. Yes. Even though this looks like a very simple, easy, like basic look, I still love how it is. Like, I like a simple, very simple, easy look, and this is just giving me those cranberry fall vibes. I just love it so much. So I want to take that same color that I just used, which is Peach Sangria, and just kind of use it on the bottom lash line and kind of smoke it out, give me that super deep cranberry eye. So I'm gonna be taking the Sigma Exact Blend E32 brush to do this with, and see if we can get that smoky cranberry eye to look good. So it's not as dark as I want it to be for my bottom lash line, so I'm gonna take a darker shade in the shade Chocolate Dipped, which is this super dark chocolate, and see if this kind of darkens it up. Oh yeah, that definitely does the trick. And I'm gonna take that same brush that I used for the top lid, which is a Sigma what is this? Sigma E40. I should know this by now. And go back into Peach Sangria and go back under my bottom lash line and just blend it all out. Alright, now my lashes and my mascara and eyeliner are on. I'm done with the eyes. Now we're going to highlight and do the lips. I don't think I'm going to wear a blush today. I just want to do a highlight. And for the highlighter, I'm going to be taking the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter. I have not tried this out. I only swatched it in my haul video, but I have not tried it out on my face. So we're going to test this out. And I hope it goes with this look, because I'm actually going to be using a purple lip for this look. I did mention I wanted to try this one out too. So yeah, this is the Too Faced Peaches and Cream lipstick in the shade Drunk Dial. So I'll be testing that one out as well. But let's try this highlighter out. I hope that it looks good. This is super, super glittery. So I'm gonna try to be careful. It's a little piece of hair floating around. So let's see. Ooh, yes. Oh, it's so glittery. I'm trying to be careful not to get it everywhere. But it is gorgeous. Look at that. It's super yellow. Like, super yellow. I should have put this with this eye look. You know what? I think I'm going to put this on the inner corners of my eyes. Yes. So let's go ahead and finish highlighting the face. Ooh, it's so bright and so yellow. Ugh. Okay. It looks good on camera, but I definitely would not walk around like on an everyday basis with this highlighter. No, definitely would not. It looks really good in front of these filming lights and it just blings. You can see that nice yellow reflection, but as far as like walking around as a highlight on an everyday basis, going out to shop, stuff like that, no. Definitely would not be wearing this as a highlighter. But I would wear it as an eyeshadow, but not a highlighter. So let's highlight my nose just a little bit, like just a little bit. Forehead. Ooh, try not to do too much because it is intense. Intense. All right, now let's try this out on the eyes and see how it looks. I'm gonna take my Sigma E30. This is like a little pencil brush. This might even make this look pop even more because I feel like this look is so basic. I don't know. I just feel like I've done this look before with just one eyeshadow, but I use two eyeshadows even though it looks like one. But I don't know. That's the thing with first impressions. You never know how the look is gonna come out. And I don't know if I'm digging this look. I don't know. Let's just try this out on the inner corner of the eyes. See if it makes this look pop even more. And I'm just gonna drag it up a little bit. You know what? That may look good. That may look good. That may look good. And get that brush. Where is it? This one right here. I'm blend that out. Just gonna kind of drag it up some, that color. I didn't dip this brush into any more product. This is the Sigma E40 brush that I used to blend out my eyeshadow earlier. I did not dip it in any more product. I'm just going to drag some of that color up. Yes, love it. Yes, yes, yes. The highlight, not so much, but the inner corners, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I may go ahead and take this highlighter off later on so I can do like some selfies for Instagram, but I like the inner corner. Yes, 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 yes. So we are done with highlighting. Now let's go ahead and move on to the last step, which is the lips. I'm gonna take that lip balm off that I used earlier because this lipstick that I'm about to use is a matte and I want it to show up as a true matte. Because sometimes when you apply a matte lipstick on top of a lip balm, it does not dry all the way matte. So I'm just gonna take everything off the lips. All right, going in with the new Too Faced lipstick. Again, this is in the shade Drunk Dial. And I mentioned in my haul video that I wanted to wear this in my next video. So we're gonna test this out and see what it looks. Oh, it is so pretty, so pretty. Ah, oh, this is so freaking pretty. I need a close-up mirror before I mess up my lips. This is so pretty. I don't even need a lip liner with this. Like, no. and it glides on like butter. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. And you know what's funny is I haven't really seen a review on these lipsticks. Like, I haven't really seen many lip swatches, but honestly, the formula of this lipstick feels so nice and so luxurious. This is literally one of the best lipsticks that Too Faced has made. It just feels so good, and it looks really good too. I love it. So I think I'm done with the face. I'm not too happy with the highlighter. I feel like it's super, super yellow. I probably should have did a different highlighter for my cheekbones and maybe just applied a little blush. I did not use any blush for this video, but I am very impressed with the eye look. It definitely made it pop when I put the trophy wipe on the inner corner of my tear ducts, and this lip is giving me life. So gonna go ahead and brush my hair down, and I'll be right back. All right, so that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you thumbs it up. I am somewhat happy with how this look came out. Again, like I said, I don't really care for the highlighter, and I feel like I could have done a little bit more with the eyes, but I am very pleased with the Too Faced palette. This is probably one of my favorite ones that they have come out with. Can you stop interrupting me with this freaking hair? And I am loving this matte lipstick. I do want to get other shades in this lipstick. I love how comfortable it is on the lips. It's not too drying. It just feels so comfortable, and it just looks really good too. So I do want to get more shades in this. I only got 2 shades, but I do want to get more. Maybe like a nude shade. I do believe they do have a nude that I want to try out. And when I use the trophy wipe for the inner corner of the eyes, I feel like this just gave it that extra pop. Love it so much. I just don't like it as a highlighter. This will be so bomb for an eyeshadow, but not as a highlighter. It looks really good on camera. Like, these filming lights are making it look so pretty and so beaming and so glowy, but this is not a highlighter that I would wear on a daily basis. Like, no, not at all. But yeah, other than that, I am liking this look. Not loving it, but I'm liking it. If you love it, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. And yeah, I think that is everything I have for this video. Make sure you thumbs it up before you leave, and also subscribe before you leave too if you're not subscribed already. And yeah, I think that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.